Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Midnight Movie Lover, and today I'm going to talk about a movie I just recently watched called Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Part 1. And I'm also going to start a new series called The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. An IMF agent is back in time just to save the world again, but this time with some new help. Ethan Hunt needs to retrieve a key from an old associate who is now on a worldwide hit list. Ethan infiltrates a meeting of the community. He takes with an old foe and a new unique one. Just when he thought he was done, Tom comes back with a banger of a blockbuster. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the good. The story starts off with the hook. What are the keys from the Russian submarine, and why does everybody want them? We are treated to gorgeous stunts with equally gorgeous cinematography to match. The whole movie is a literal chase scene for the golden ticket, which happens to be a golden key split into two parts. We get a beautiful, engaging chase scene in Rome that flows seamlessly. Ethan chases a woman who he believes to have the key to Rome. Two other parts are chasing Ethan and Grace. Grace is played by Haley Atwell. Grace has her own ambitions, motives, wants, and needs that are shown throughout the movie. The stakes are high as multiple governments want to control the key for the use of the entity. All of the actors from the star-studded cast deliver and bring something unique. For example, Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg's characters bring a little comic relief to the tense scenes, but it never feels overdone or like it's too much, you know? Like a Marvel movie? Yeah, I said it. Now let's get into the bad. After watching the film, I feel like we didn't get enough of our villain, Gabriel. While you can argue that the villain is the entity, we don't have enough information on the entity, and Gabriel was cunning, sharp, and cutthroat. But I guess that's a good thing for the studio because I'll be back for part 2. My next and last gripe with the film is the runtime. As I get closer to turning 30, I loathe movies that are longer than 2 hours. Did the movie really need to be 2 hours and 43 minutes long? Let me know in the comment section. The ugly. Nothing for this part. Overall, I thought the film was a great film. It does a lot of good things and leaves you wanting to come back for a sequel. I give this film a 9 out of 10.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly.